Okay, in this question, and all of you are going to see this question, basically they're giving you the chances that a family of 3 children are going to have these different combinations. And if you count them up, you'll notice you have 8 total combinations, and it seems to be you have 2 negative 2's and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 zeros. So indicating that there's 0 probability that would happen. So in the box where it says value, x of capital X, basically, in the first box, they're going to ask you to put in the negative 2, which is the smallest number in the data given here. And in the second box, you're going to put a 0. You have to keep in mind that the answers here always look like the number line. So if the number furthest to the left goes first, and then the number subsequent to the right on the number line. So negative 2 and 0. Okay, and then for the probability, it's as simple as if I have p of x, okay, how many negative 2's do I have out of 8? I have 2 negative 2's out of 8, okay? And so this box will be the reduced fraction 1/4. That should be your answer, not the 2 out of 8. In the second box, you're going to have the remainder. Since this is 2 out of 8, the remainder is 6 out of 8, which if I reduce it will be 3/4. So your 2 answers are this 1/4 and 3/4, and that's what you put in those boxes. So that's how you do this particular question. You can literally ignore everything that's up there, and when you read this, it's just really about counting, okay? The second question has to do with percentiles, and I urge you to use Excel for that. So what I did here was I created a separate data set to explain this to you one way, and then we'll talk about this during the tutoring session as well. But these numbers in column A are simply a count. I have 25 numbers. These are the 25 numbers here. And let's say I wanted to find what value is the 90th percentile. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Excel and I'm going to click equals 0.9 for 90% or 90th percentile times the number 25, because I have 25 digits, and that gives me originally 22.5. But there's no such thing as 22.5 in our data count. We would round up to 23, and 23 is the number 98, and that is my answer. So for this example, this is what you have for your numbers. You have, starting with 31, 33, and so on, you have a total of 17 numbers. So if I were to rank the numbers, it would look like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then you have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and the last number 17. So if I'm looking, for example, at, in your case, the 30th percentile, I'm going to say equals 0.3 times 17. I'm going to get 5.1, which means that I'm going to round up to 6. Typically we round up, not down. And so that value should be 38. If I'm doing the 75th percentile, I'm going to go equals 0.75 times the number of values. That gives me 12.75, which means I'm rounding to the 13th value, which means your answer is actually 46. Okay? So that's how you approach these questions. You always round up. I rarely have seen where they would round down to the 5. If by chance it happens to be the case in this question, it's odd, but usually we round up. Alright, so I hope this has been helpful. I can give you other examples as you request. Again, this is a recorded video. You can play it a couple of times and you'll see that I'm basically multiplying the percentage that they're asking times the total digits, and then I'm looking for the position, because these answers that I'm getting here are not the numbers, they are the position. So always remember, for the position, what you're going to do is you're going to multiply whatever that percentile is, like in this case 0.3 times 17, to get the 5.1, but that's a position, so that means 5.1, I'm going to go to the 38. So we kind of avoid we ignore rounding rules in a sense. So alright, I hope this was helpful. Enjoy.